Hello, it's David Allen and you are watching Sporting Icons.
Right, so I just watched a very brief interview with Anthony Joshua on IFL TV, and as always, I shall post that link in the description box so you can go have a watch of it yourself. But not right now. Wait for this video to finish, click the thumbs up and subscribe before you head on over there. Now, Anthony Joshua is in fact picking Deontay Wilder to beat Tyson Fury, and going by his words, by knockout. And his reason being is that inactivity is what's going to harm Tyson Fury more than help him. Purely because he hasn't been in the gym, he hasn't been active, he hasn't been looking after himself and all that kind of thing. And he compared it with Vladimir Klitschko. Now, of course, Vladimir Klitschko had a year less off than what Tyson Fury did, but Vladimir Klitschko, he was training for the rematch with Tyson Fury on 2 occasions and was still ticking over in the gym anyway. But with Tyson Fury, he went totally off the rails. He went off the radar, didn't even step foot in a gym for the best part of 2 years. So that's his reasoning, is that inactivity is what's going to play the part, and then he wants Wilder next. And he made that very, very clear, and he's almost at the point now where he's sick of mentioning Wilder's name. And this is what I've been saying to you guys for a long time, that Joshua doesn't like talking about fighters unless he's signed to fight them. He doesn't want to build anybody's profile. He's into AJ boxing. That's the profile he wants to build, not somebody else that he's not fighting. If he is going to be fighting them next, then of course he'll hype up their profile as best that he can. But ultimately, Wilder needs to find his pen. Wilder needs to stop being unreasonable, stop being childish, and all that kind of thing, and actually sign on the dotted line. But is Anthony Joshua and his prediction correct? Will Deontay Wilder beat Tyson Fury? Now, I've been saying the whole time that I think that Deontay Wilder is going to beat Tyson Fury. I've consistently said it. And it's not because I want that to happen. It's because I am a fan of Tyson Fury, and it's too soon for him after all that time back and with the 2 stiffs that he fought in Safari and Pianeta. Now, ultimately, I did then change my mind as such, but again, that's heart rather than head when I said actually I'm picking Tyson Fury to knock out Deontay Wilder, and that's what I'm hoping. Although I am worried that if Tyson Fury does stun or hurt or even wobble Deontay Wilder, then Tyson isn't really a killer. Okay, he's not a predator. He can't jump on people and finish them off. You've never really seen it. So my worry is that if he tries to do that with Wilder, Wilder is very, very good at, even when he's hurt and he's on the back foot and his back's against the rope, he can still unleash that bomb. And that's what I'm worried about, and that'll be the vulnerability that once it connects with Tyson, can Tyson Fury take the shot? Ultimately, we'll have to wait and find out. But Wilder always does that for most of his fights, and a lot of you guys who have seen a lot of Wilder fights, you'll see that he tends to hurt people and knock them out when he's against the ropes, whether he's back, whether it's his side, his left arm, whatever it is. And it's almost like that's his preferred location to knock people out. Not always, of course, he can do you right in the middle of the ring, but that's what I worry about, that if Tyson Fury hurts Wilder and Tyson Fury decides to jump on him, then he may get countered and get stunned out. So that's what could happen. If Tyson Fury's game plan is to run rings around him, outbox him and humiliate him, as that's what he said, and then hopefully win on points, then he needs to stay focused from round 1 to round 12. Don't mess about anything like that, because Wilder can clean your clock with 10 seconds left to go in round number 12. He seems to carry the same kind of power in the later rounds as what he does in the first round. He may not look it, he may be weary, he may have slowed down a bit, but that right hand is like a machine, and it can just come flying out of nowhere. And I think if Tyson Fury was to get caught with it, it'll be purely because he's not looking at it. As in, he's not really thinking about it, but he really needs to be thinking about it, and no clowning around, no messing around. The other thing, Anthony Joshua picking Wilder, listen, that's the safer bet, because if he's wrong, then he's wrong, okay? But how often is Anthony Joshua wrong with fight predictions? In fact, I've never seen him wrong. Listen, I'm not saying he hasn't been, but I've never seen him wrong. And I've seen him pick some fighters and maybe go, nah, man, that ain't going to happen. And it does. And usually he picks the round as well. But ultimately, I hope that Anthony Joshua is wrong on this one, and I hope that Tyson Fury beats Wilder. I hope he rescues Sophia from captivity, okay, and then actually defends it against worthy opposition. That's what I hope. But ultimately, he's certainly not going to be the favourite, not amongst most boxing fans' minds, at least anyway. And I think a lot of people are picking Fury with their heart rather than their head, because maybe some people just don't know about his recent history. But whatever it is, I hope Anthony Joshua is wrong, but he's picking Deontay Wilder to beat him. Does he want Wilder to beat Fury? To be honest, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I know he doesn't like Wilder, and I know he doesn't like Fury. But from his perspective, is pretty much what I'm getting from it is he wants Wilder to win so he can then fight April 13th against Wilder, because he feels that if Tyson Fury beats Wilder, then it's going to be an automatic rematch, and then he's not going to be able to get to fight for undisputed. But I mean, maybe there's something in the contract which, if there's an undisputed opportunity, then maybe Tyson Fury doesn't have to give Wilder the rematch. I don't know. Maybe there's a two-way rematch even if Wilder wins. We've heard this one before. So who knows what's going to happen. Ultimately, we'll have to wait and find out what happens on Saturday night or early hour Sunday morning for us in the UK. And then from Sunday, Monday onwards, let's kind of see where the land lies. But ultimately, that is Anthony Joshua's pick. He's picking Tyson Fury. And as I said, I've never ever seen Anthony Joshua back the wrong horse. Drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.